Okay, so like everyone who follows cricket, even a little bit, knows the whole world has been holding its breath waiting for this one big announcement from
Yeah,
him.
MS Dhoni's retirement. Like, it's been the elephant in the room for what feels like forever now.
Right. It's been crazy. You couldn't escape it. Every conversation, every article, every social media post, it felt like it all led back to the same question. When is Dhoni finally going to hang up his
And
gloves?
then, boom, he just drops this bombshell,
Yeah.
but not in the way anyone expected.
Total Dhoni style. He launches his own app, starts a podcast, and in this super casual chat with Raj Shamani, he just casually throws out there that, well, he's not retiring yet.
Not retiring yet, just like that. You got to admire the man, all that hype and speculation.
Yeah.
And he just sidesteps it all with this almost nonchalant statement.
It's incredible, really. Think about it. This is a massive, massive figure in cricket, a legend. And he chooses this super low-key setting to address this huge question that's been hanging over the entire sport.
It really says a lot about his personality, doesn't it? He's always been known for this quiet confidence, this ability to stay calm under pressure. And this whole retirement thing, it's just another example of that.
It's like he's playing with us a little bit, you know? Everyone's braced for this potentially emotional farewell, and he just comes in, relaxed as ever, and delivers this little piece of news almost as an afterthought. I mean, the guy's 43.
Exactly. Most players at that age are already well into their commentary careers or coaching or something. But Dhoni, he's still out there competing at the highest level.
Hmm.
And you know what's even more amazing? He says it's not even his decision to make.
Yeah, that whole my body decides thing. I found that really fascinating. He's basically saying that as long as he feels physically up to it, he's going to keep playing.
It shows a real awareness of his own limitations
Yeah.
and a deep respect for the game. He's not going to cling on just for the sake of it. He's listening to his body, and he'll know when it's time to step away.
So, okay, he's not retiring right now, but he did give us a bit of a timeline, didn't he?
Yeah, he mentioned that he'll reassess everything after the IPL in 2025. So like 8 to 10 months after that, he'll see how he's feeling.
And by then, he'll be 44, so he's basically taking it 1 year at a time. No big pronouncements, just a very pragmatic, focused approach.
Which is so typical of Dhoni, right? He's always been about living in the moment, focusing on the task at hand, no need to get bogged down in long-term plans.
But you have to admit the timing of all of this felt incredibly calculated. I mean, think about all the stuff that was happening on social media in the lead up to his podcast.
Oh, absolutely. It was like a farewell tour in the making. You had those images of his parents at Japak, the viral clips of his wife and daughter, all those emotional fan videos. It was like everyone was preparing for this grand goodbye.
And then Dhoni just comes in and flips the script completely. It was almost like he orchestrated this whole thing. Like he wanted to build up the anticipation and then subvert everyone's expectations.
And even the people closest to him, they seem to be completely in the dark about his plans. Remember that quote from Stephen Fleming, the CSK coach? He said something like, "I don't even ask these days. I'm just enjoying working with him."
It's incredible. Even Fleming, who's been with him for so long, doesn't seem to know what Dhoni's thinking. It just adds to the mystique, doesn't it?
It really does. And, you know, there's another layer to this whole thing that I find kind of funny. Technically, according to the IPL rules, Dhoni is now classified as an uncapped player.
Because he hasn't played for India in 5 years, right? It's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. This guy who's achieved everything in the game, who's won 3 ICC trophies, 5 IPL titles, he's technically an uncapped player.
The rules just can't keep up with the legend, can they?
But honestly, even though it's technically true, it just highlights how ridiculous the situation is. There's no one who would actually consider him anything less than a legend, and especially within CSK, his value is immense.
Oh, absolutely. He's the heart and soul of that team. He's the glue that holds everything together. You know, he's got this incredible tactical acumen. He's so methodical in his approach. And his calm demeanor, it just rubs off on everyone around him. It's like he's diffusing a bomb while sipping green tea.
That's such a great image, and it really gets to the core of what makes him such a special leader,
It's
isn't it? He doesn't get flustered, he doesn't panic. He just assesses the situation and makes the right call.
And you know what's interesting? In his podcast, he actually talked about his leadership philosophy. He said something along the lines of, it's about absorbing pressure when needed and giving others space to shine. It's such a simple but powerful statement.
Yeah, it really captures his approach, doesn't it? It's not about him being the hero all the time. It's about empowering the people around him, trusting them to do their job.
And it's about knowing when to step up and take charge and when to step back and let others take the lead. It's a very mature and insightful approach to leadership.
I also found it really interesting to hear him talk about his early days playing cricket in Ranchi. I mean, it wasn't exactly a hotbed of cricketing talent, was it?
No, not at all. He talked about playing with tennis balls, juggling bowling and wicket keeping, and how his upbringing instilled a deep sense of discipline in him.
And it's amazing to think that he never really even considered playing for India back then. He just loved the game, and he played for the pure joy of it. It wasn't about fame or fortune or proving anyone wrong.
And that really comes through in that quote about his legacy. He said something like, I never played to prove anyone wrong. I just did what felt right, whether people noticed or not.
Yeah.
Such a powerful statement. It speaks to his authenticity, his unwavering commitment to his own values.
And the amazing thing is that even with that approach, with no grand plan or ambition to be a superstar, he still ended up achieving incredible things.
It's a testament to his talent, his hard work, and his unwavering self-belief. And, there's something else that I think is worth mentioning, his attitude towards failure. It's almost like he embraces it.
Yeah, he doesn't dwell on setbacks. He seems to see them as opportunities to learn and grow. It's a very healthy mindset, especially in a high-pressure environment like professional sport.
Absolutely. It's a valuable lesson for all of us, really. Don't let setbacks define you. Learn from them, move on, and keep striving for your goals.
So, okay, we've talked a lot about Dhoni's past, his present, his philosophy. But what about his future? We still don't know exactly when he's going to retire, do we?
Nope. And I suspect we won't know until he decides to tell us. He's made it clear that he's not done yet, but the exact timing of his exit is still a mystery.
It's like he's going to disappear one day, just like Batman slipping away into the night, maybe with a final, perfectly timed DRS call for good measure.
I love that image. But, even though we don't know when it's going to happen, the important thing is that we appreciate him while he's still here.
Exactly. So, to everyone listening, here's the takeaway. MS Dhoni is not done yet. He's still got that fire in his belly. The gloves are still on, the bat is still in his hand, and that incredible cricketing brain is still working its magic.
So let's just enjoy the ride while it lasts. Who knows how much longer we'll get to witness this incredible talent in action.
And what I really took away from this whole deep dive is that Dhoni's approach to his career and to life in general offers some really valuable lessons.
Absolutely. He teaches us the importance of self-awareness, listening to our bodies, and taking things one step at a time.
He shows us that it's okay to follow our own path, even if it's not the conventional one. And he reminds us that failure is not the end of the world. It's just a part of the journey.
It's a really inspiring message, and it goes way beyond just cricket. It's something we can all apply to our own lives.
And I think that's what makes Dhoni such a fascinating figure. He's more than just a cricketer. He's an icon, a role model, and a source of endless intrigue.
And even though this deep dive has given us some insight into his thinking, I have a feeling that the Dhoni story is far from over. There are still chapters to be written.
And I, for one, can't wait to see what happens next.
Me too. Me too.